What is up, guys? Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Pump Sunday, right? Let's do this. I'm drinking early, guys. Just popped open a White Claw. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are jumping in. Welcome. I am literally fresh from outside. I was just doing an oil change, doing a bunch of stuff before I was going to start the stream, and I checked my phone. I'm like, holy shit, we are pumping. We got to go right now. So we're going to jump into everything. What is going on with the market? Obviously, it's good to see Bitcoin coming alive right now. Bitcoin sitting around 89K. We did spike up to around 89.5 literally just about 5 minutes ago. I did actually this morning when I was at the gym, I did point out that we were, to myself, we weren't live, but I marked up the chart that we did make a nice little, look like a bull flag potentially. And you can see this is on the 15-minute. We dropped to the bottom of the flag, and then boom, we shot up. And like I said, it looks like we've so far have run up to about 89.5. Right now, we are at a very big spot that I did call out in the Discord. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, saying that we need to break this 88.8, 88.9 area, and we have to. I mean, we don't have to, but it would be nice to hold. If we can get confirmation holding above this 88.9 area, this right here, guys, will not be most likely a fake out, right? Up until, us running up, even in these areas at like 86, 87,000, 85, around those areas, because remember, Bitcoin dropped down to the abyss probably about 2-3 days ago to about 78,000. I'm going to explain what I was doing during this. I literally just closed my long because I opened up a long when we were down here. Just closed a long at around 60-70%, but it was a big position that I was holding, probably one of the biggest ones that I've had. So pretty happy about all this right now. Just, like I said, it was literally working on my car, beautiful day outside, and I've checked my phone, and I'm like, holy shit, we are going crazy right now. So like I said, this 88.9, we would love to see it hold. This is a big spot for some resistance/support if we can get above it. This right here should confirm to us, for the most part, right? Because anything can happen. But for the most part, this should confirm that we have, this shouldn't be a fake out, particularly, right? Because we've seen, as we were moving down, right? What was the norm was that we were moving down, right? We'd find some kind of a somewhat looking bottom. We'd bounce a little bit, and then we'd find a new bottom. Right here, consolidated slightly, made it look like, okay, this is the bottom right here. Fell down a little bit more, right? And what was happening was that we weren't actually bouncing, right? We were getting somewhat of a local bottom, seeing somewhat of a small little retracement back up towards, maybe 1 or 2% up, if that even. And then we drop even more because at the time, and it still is, guys, right? We're still not out of this. But, you go back last week, it was very bearish, right? We had a lot of bearish stuff going on, even though the news that was coming out for crypto particularly was bullish, right? We had a lot of bullish stuff going on. The SEC dropping all the cases against everything right now, right? That's so bullish. We have ETFs looming in the back end, right, for a lot of these projects. The SEC declared that Memecoins are not a security, right? Those are just to name just a few. All this happening this past week while we were dumping, right? So this is why I was indicating, in the chat for the Discord that, this was most likely going to be short-lived. We had a couple members-only stream as well, kind of indicating the same thing, right? And also in my members-only stream was expressing that I had been shorting the market, and I closed my short a little too early, but did really well. And then I ended up opening up a long, right? Ending up opening up a long, not at the bottom, but I was able to bring my position down. All my members know what I'm talking about, how I was able to bring my position down and really just kind of run with us, the volatility, and then obviously capitalizing on this nice pump right here. So with that being said, would love to see this 88,900 area hold, even if we kind of consolidate around this area, even if we potentially break below slightly, but as long as we kind of stay around this area and at eventually at some point, we hold this as support. So on the 15-minute, just on the 15-minute, this isn't any confirmation, but you can see as of right now, we have bounced at that area, right? So you can see we've easily bounced off that area, but this isn't going to give us confirmation yet, right? The market is pumping right now, right? So it's looking good. I'm kind of like, damn it, I closed my long. I had to. It was just, I wanted to secure the bag, right? What does Ricky always say? A win's a win. But it is what it is. Steve, the Bear Steve, what's going on, brother? I was kind of hoping you were coming today. My boy said it's a total fake out, about to drop to 68 like I mentioned. He was mentioning probably about a month ago that we were going to come down, but he's been calling some crazy numbers. But you did call some of the drops, so not going to go crazy and say that you're wrong or anything like that. But you know how bears are, right? Bears are always going to be bearish no matter what, right? Because it's not hard to be a bear. Even when the market's pumping, they're going to be like, oh, we're going to drop back down. Yeah, we are. Eventually, we're going to drop back down, So it is what it is. Steve, I love you, bro. No worries. TJ, what's going on? Shazam. Modesto, what's going on? Happy Sunday, bro. Art's in the house. What's going on, my boy? He said, yeah, my guy does his own oil change. Hell yeah. Bro, come on, man. You already know it, bro. Owen said, did Cardano flip Doge? That's a good question. Let's find out. Let's find out here. Cardano flipped Doge, bro. Good call out on that right there. Cardano right now is pumping. Cardano right now is pumping. Look at this freaking pump on Cardano right now. Look at that run. Is this... Holy shit. This is just for today? Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Oh my. Cardano is up 58% right now on the freaking daily, guys. Oh my God. What was I calling last week? I was saying this. I said, bro, listen. Well, I wasn't saying bro because we got girls in here too, but I was just like, listen, guys. Alts have been being held down so much that right when they're given the chance, these things are going to explode. Look at this. Up 59% right now on the daily. Absolutely ripping. This thing bottomed out. Let's look here. This thing bottomed out. Technically, if you want to say the bottom was around 50 cents. So, I mean, look at that run. That was an easy 2x right there on Cardano. Easy 2x right there. 103%. That's crazy. That's awesome right there. So, yeah, shout out to who called that out? Owen. Owen calling that out. Good luck, brother. Cardano right now did dethrone Doge as far as being in the 8th spot. I mean, we'll have to see if they hold that, but for right now, Cardano is running. I wouldn't be surprised if Memecoins start following behind. And damn it, look at this pump. I'm not even upset. I closed my long, like I said. I'm not even upset because you guys know I have positions right now that I'm holding as far as not leverage, just holding my alts. So I'm right here in this pump with you guys. I just wanted to grab that nice short-term, leverage trade right there and definitely take advantage of it, capitalize on it. So looking at the bubbles right now, I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. Isn't it crazy? I want you guys to just real quick. First thing, hit the like button, right? Hit the like button, but also want to point this out. Isn't it crazy how just yesterday we're down and out, right? It sucks, right? I've been streaming. We've been doing members only stream and stuff like that, but I haven't really been going crazy streaming every day because it's like, bro, this market right now is just like, it's horrendous, So I do my members only stream because I owe it to them, and we talk about what we do because I'm making money whether we're going down or we're going up, and we talk about this stuff during our member stream. If you guys are interested, come join us, bro. We have beautiful streams multiple times during the week. It's only under $5, right? But other than that, no more advertising. We damn, I lost my train of thought real quick. Oh yeah, so isn't it crazy how just yesterday, but the last week, we're so down and out, things are bad, and look how fast things change, right? Now, just like Steve was saying, no, this is a fake out. It could be, but this shows you guys how fast things can churn. So when things are bad, right, and it's like everybody's telling you, Steve's telling you we're going to zero, and everybody's telling you that it's over with, but all this bullish news is coming out on the back end. Me personally, I push out all that FUD, right? Because it's not a bear market yet. It's not a bear market yet. We will be there soon. We will be there eventually. But we have, in my opinion, I've been saying this for the last, 3, 4, 5 months, that we have one more solid big pump where Bitcoin's going to go absolutely apeshit and alts are going to go freaking berserk, right? So what is the best time, in my opinion, to be accumulating is when everybody is scared, right? Everybody's terrified when the fear and greed index is sitting there. Where's our fear and greed index? When the fear and greed index is down to almost extreme fear, right? What do I always say? This is when I love to buy. This is when I'm buying, right? When most people are selling and they're terrified, and they just can't take it anymore. All their emotions are in front of them. Like, I can't do this anymore. And they sell. And I'm like, awesome. I know it sucks. It's honestly hard to hit that freaking buy button. It really is. Damn. Bitcoin is, bro, why did I close that long? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Holy hell. This is crazy, guys. I love it. This is what we do it for, right? All the downward movement, but we do it for days like this and times like this. Really, it does feel good, to sit here and just see Bitcoin just absolutely ripping. I mean, think about this. Just a few days ago, Bitcoin had bottomed at 78,000. Look at that. 15% move on Bitcoin right now. Absolutely crazy. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Good morning, guys. I know it's an early stream, and guess what? I am already, Bitcoin's already got me drinking, guys. It's a time to celebrate, right? It is, because I just made some good money on my leverage trade. My alts are pumping right now. It's a good time, right? It's a good time. If you guys have any projects that you want to look at, let me know. We're going to try to cover a little bit of news and stuff like that, but I know you guys want to just kind of focus on the pump. If you guys have any projects that you want to look at, let me know, all right? What was that just now? Was that hold on here. Oh, that must have been that was a fake. I'm not even going to go back to that. Overcome, what's going on? Twan's in the house. Amor, what's going on, brother? My boy. Let me check the chat here. Khalil, what's going on, brother? Haven't seen you here in a minute. Said, hopefully not a bull trap. Steve said, total fake out. Tim's in the house. What's going on, bro? Amor. Tim said, what about ladies, bro? Let's see. How's ladies doing right now? Damn, yo. Solana's up 22% right now, guys. Solana's up 22% right now, guys. XRP is up 34% right now. Cardano's up 50-something% right now. Look at these pumps right now, bro. Ladies is up about 7% right now. I will tell you, pump gonna start for ladies. Hopefully, if the market can stay where it's at, ladies needs to jump up to that 40 area. Right here, this 40 area. This 40 area has got to hold right here. All right, we're going to wait and see. We'll come back to this. This 40 area has got to jump. We got to jump up there, and it's got to stay above, like holding some support, and we're definitely, I think that's going to be running. Myro up 10% right now. We have Pepe up 8%. Nice little pump starting. Jasmine waking up 9% right now. Let's hear Fetch AI up 9%. ICP 9%. Like I said, XRP 36%, Arbitrum 9%, ALI kind of stagnant as of right now. Ethereum up 10% right now, running up. It looks like it's going to be running up to the, is this a 6? This is a 0.5, I believe, right? Let me pull up the daily. I believe that's its 0.5 that it's running up to go test. Yeah, 0.5 for Ethereum right here. So 91 for Bitcoin right now, guys. Holy shit. So what's good about this, and I'm going to just give you guys a heads up. We're pumping right now, right? We're moving a little too fast. It's great. It's awesome. There is a point where Bitcoin is going to hit its head, right? As far as all these alts are going to run up, hit its head. We don't know yet. Is Bitcoin about to break 100K? It could. It very well could. It's going to be working too fast. So at some point, we are going to have a retracement. The higher, the better, obviously, because wherever we retrace, we want to see some solid spots where we find some support. So let's just say we run up for today. Let's just say 91.9, which is a big spot for some resistance, is the spot where we hit our head. Like I said, we still, at this point, want to hold that 88.9. That's going to be a big area. If we break above this 91.9 area, then the next big spot that possibly is going to be a spot for some resistance is going to be 94.5. And we could find resistance in between any of these areas. It could be a random spot. These are just big spots that we have marked as usual spots for either resistance or support, right? So if we do break up at that 94.5 or 94, yeah, we run up to the 94.5, 94.6 area, then obviously we're going to want to hold 91.9 as some kind of solid support level, right? It's going to happen like that, where at some point we're going to hit our head. We could have already done it. We could continue to pump, right? It is still early, but regardless, what I'm trying to give you guys is the heads up that we are going to eventually find some spot because we're running fast. This is for alts as well. We're going to hit our head somewhere. We're going to retrace. It's all about where we're retracing and finding some support. That's going to give us a big indication in regards to what tomorrow is going to bring, right? There could be news. There's something going on, right? Remember this week, we have the tariffs this is basically why the market has been kind of spooked out, is the tariffs. Wall Street, a lot of big crypto hedge funds and stuff like that, outflows for ETFs. We've seen a lot of big dumpage going on, not just for Bitcoin, but for risk on assets. The tech sector has been absolutely decimated. Nvidia was down like crazy. Tesla's down like crazy, right? We have Apple. A lot of these big tech stocks were down, right? But did you guys see that big pump right before the market ended on Friday? The S&P, I'm going to pull it up real quick. The S&P dropped down like crazy. And then look how it, right at the last minute before the market ended, it actually ran up and almost regained almost all the losses that it saw in that one day. That was a big move right there. And pretty much what I'm getting to is, I don't know if you guys can confirm with me. I'm not checking the chat yet, but if you guys can confirm with me, did we get indications that possibly these tariffs maybe aren't going through? Because that's the big thing that we have coming up for this week is possible tariffs that are going to be going in effect, right? And that's why the market has been selling off on all risk on assets right now. So if anybody can verify, I'll do my research as well right here live with you guys, and we'll see. Let's see here. Check the Discord. I posted the glitch. Let me see here. I'm gonna drop the Discord link if anybody wants to come join our Discord as well. We do talk. Oh, is this for a CDC glitch? Oh, for ladies. Amor dropped a glitch. It says that the market cap for ladies ran up to $300 million. That's crazy. Right? That would be awesome if it actually did that. It would be. So Bitcoin right now, we just ran up and hit our head at that 91.9. Look at this. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. We're going to be checking out all the alts too as well. Make sure you guys slapping those likes. Shazam's going to be on your ass if you don't. I'm just telling you right now. WIF is up 21%. Ozoma, what's going on, brother? Demon said, I don't like this pump. Art said XRP is going to hit $3. Let's see. Where's XRP? Did it hit 3? It did. It hit its head at $3. Why don't I have that as a resistance area? That's like a mental. It's not really even an area. Let me pull up the 2 hour and see. It's not even really an area that's been a, well, actually, yeah, it is. No, that's where we're at right now. $3 really hasn't even been a big spot for some resistance, but I'm going to put it down just because that's where we hit our heads right now. You can see even on the last pump that we ran, $3, we didn't really, this is the $3 mark right here. We never even, like, we came up short, dropped, and then when we ran, maybe did we hit our head? Yeah, we did hit our head at $3 slightly right here. You can see, I'll zoom in. So I guess it is a spot for some resistance. You can see this is on the 2 hour. We had these 2 spots right here that hit its head on the $3, and then it needed to retrace slightly, and then it broke above. Maybe slightly support right there. You can see it. Yeah, $3 has been a big spot for some support as well. So we'll hold it there. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, there's Ricky. Ricky finally shows up. Ricky finally shows up. What's up, buddy? And your name's not green again, bro. What is going on, man? Demon said on Saturday I woke up at 3 a.m. Because of Ethereum. How about the other? Well, I'm not going to give out the sauce because we talk about this on our members only stream. But you guys remember what I've been doing with my leverage trading, right? How I keep like either I'm increasing my positions, right? You know, if we're going up or going down. How about the day that we, was it like 2 nights ago, we were dropping, and we were dropping, it was like 10, 11, 12, 1 in the a.m. where I'm at, and we just keep dropping. I have a long position open, and we're just dropping and dropping and dropping. I had to stay up. I'm not even lying. That night, Rick, remember the night you said you didn't get sleep? The following night, that's when we dropped down to 78. I didn't sleep but maybe 2 hours that night, because I was up all night making sure I didn't get liquidated, and I didn't want to put a stop loss because I didn't want to take the loss. So I kept just increasing on my position. I just closed that long for like a 8. I don't even remember what it was, bro. It was like a 70 or 80% move right there. It was solid. It was a big move because I ended up, the position was probably one of the biggest ones that I've had because I just kept adding because I was not going to get liquidated. So absolute craziness right here. Sneak, look at Sneak up. Well, this obviously is accurate because Cardano right now is up like crazy. You have Cardano up 50+% at last time we checked. Look at this. So it has retraced slightly. It did run up to about 115. But Sneak is Cardano's biggest meme coin. So Sneak's up 70% right now on the run. And just like how people called out, we have Whiff up 21%. Mog finally coming back more. Mog up 14%. Brett. Ordinals is up 10%. Freaking Fart Coin. Damn it. Fart Coin's coming back up, guys. Up 13%. Damn it. I was honestly hoping that we weren't going to have to deal with freaking Fart Coin, you know, during this damn next run. But I guess it's one of those farts that just lingers. You know, it just lingers and it just kind of stays there for a while. Just to haunt you, bro, you know? Yeah. Let's jump on Twitter and see what's going on with Twitter, because I know they got to probably be going crazy right now. Let's see here. Anything going on Twitter? What is this? So Trump and obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, and as other valuable cryptocurrencies will be at the heart of the reserve. Oh shit! What is this? Did Trump just tweet something? Look at this. So a U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attack by Biden administration. Actually, shout out to I think it was Eduardo in the Discord. Eduardo in the Discord did post this. He did post this. I got to give credit to Eduardo, right? Yep. Yeah, Eduardo. Shout out to Eduardo. Thank you so much, brother, for posting this. Let me copy the link. I'm going to add the Discord into the chat, guys. And bro, listen, if you guys love crypto, right? Good or bad. If you guys love crypto, come join our squad. We talk about crypto. We talk about other shit too, but we're you know, a beautiful community in the Discord, definitely safe, and we love to just talk crypto. We talk about pumps. We talk about shit that's good projects and stuff like that. We always look out for each other. So please, if you do join, do not come in here with any bullshit. Don't come in here sending links or anything like that, because I won't even say anything. You just you disappear. It's kind of like mob style. You just disappear. All right, but I would love for anybody that loves crypto to come join our 200 strong Discord. All right, and it could be up to 1,000 people, but I just make sure I keep a lid on it. I don't like sitting here monitoring the shit all day. So let's see here. All right, let's read this tweet. I just pinned the Discord on the top. If you guys have any issues joining, just let me know. Like I said, please come in with good intentions. So the U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the presidential working group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, ADA. Oh, okay. I'm sitting here like an hour late. Everybody, I know all you guys are like, bro, duh. I don't get on Twitter like a lot. I really don't get on social media a lot. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I need to be a little bit more active on Twitter. So I will make sure the U.S. is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again. And then he came up with a follow And he said, and obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, as other valuable cryptocurrencies, will be at the heart of the reserve. I also love Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah. And look, people are already posting like FOMO. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. We needed this. We really did. Hopefully we can get some good news in regards to, like I said, the tariffs. That's another big thing I think is going to move the market as well. With China, Mexico, Canada, no disrespect to any of those countries. I'm just saying, hopefully we can all come to the negotiating table and just make all our countries, make it beneficial for every country, right? And I think that's what we're all looking for. Is just really even trade across the board. So, and stop the drug trade, I think, is for some Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. We got 25 people here. Come on, guys, slap the like. Freaking Bitcoin's pumping. Could be sleeping right now. I'm just kidding. I wake up early as hell. I'm drinking a freaking White Claw right now. It's 11 a.m. where I'm at. It's gonna be a good day today. I have a family party that we're throwing. So Solana Nero's up 30%. Nate said yes, he tweeted that. Hell yeah. Amor said all we need is Ethereum to pump hard and Mog and Lady will go. Twan's telling everybody, make sure you guys join the Discord, but don't be a weirdo. I stand by that one as well. Tim, holy moly, Ladies is pumping. Is she? Well, she's up 7%. She's moving. My portfolio is Bitcoin, Caspa, Lady is pumping hard. Hell yeah. Mr. Tank. We got the whole Me Lady squad in here today. Shout out to the whole Me Lady squad. Tim said, did you know that the fifth Shiba Inu wallet that holds $500 million worth of Shiba is the first Lady's wallet? Is it really? Is it really? That's awesome if it is, bro. Ricky said, I actually dozed off and woke up to this. Well, that's a good way to wake up, right? It's a good way to wake up, bro. I mean, there's other ways to wake up, you know what I'm saying, Ricky, but it's not a bad way to wake up, right? Nice little pump. So I'm not going to really go crazy into this article, but let's read into it. We kind of covered, briefly. So the judge gives Hart, he's talking about Hart, James Hart, I think it is. What's his name? I just from Hex. Hard a break. Trump throws crypto summit. Metaverse plans unveiled. This is this old? This is from the 2nd, so it's not old. Judge dismisses cases against Hex founder, right? We just talked about that. Trump to host White House crypto summit. Trump family explores metaverse. MetaMask plans Bitcoin and Solana. What is this? Integration. All right. Bybit hackers move stolen funds to Bitcoin. We talked about that all last week. The SEC agrees to drop Consensus lawsuit. I don't even know if I said that correctly. BitMEX seeks deal. MetaPlanet seeks additional Bitcoin acquisition funding. The SEC and Tron requests case pause. Zach XBT joins Pyramid as security advisor. The SEC drops Uniswap investigation, right? Strive CEO urges GameStop to adopt Bitcoin reserves. Sam Bankman-Fried breaks X silence. OKX affiliate reaches $505 million DOJ settlement. Let's see here. Strategy completes nearly 2 billion Bitcoin purchase. We talked about that as well. Zao reveals 98.48% portfolio concentrated in BNB. Pumped Up Fund explores animated market maker development. This was basically a recap of everything that's happened this past week. And like I said, other than, yes, we had to deal with the Bybit hack, and a couple other stupid stuff that's going on. For the most part, it's been, a lot of bullish news going on. A lot of bullish news going on. So it looks like that Pi, who was invested in Pi? It looks like Pi's dropped down considerable amount. Now that Bitcoin, everything's kind of running. If you guys, I know we had a lot of people in the channel talking about Pi when it was basically dropping, going live. I mean, it had a nice run. It kind of shocked me because you guys remember I said initially we were going to see a big drop because of the sell pressure, but it was very short-lived. And then you saw the nice pump up to about $3, $2.90, but it looks like it has dropped almost 50% since that pump for Pi. So there was a couple things. It was like very bullish, right, while the market was dropping, but at the same time, it was very, there was a lot of stuff circulating, like the guy from Bybit was talking about how he was saying that Pi was a scam and he would never list it on the exchange. And a couple of things that I was pointing out, and I'm not dissing Pi whatsoever. I don't know much about it. But there was a couple of things that I was pointing out. You know, the fact that it did have such a big launch that did really well. Why wasn't it on major exchanges, right? Like it was on, you know, a few, you know, mid-tier exchanges, but it wasn't dropped on like even Crypto.com, KuCoin. They're usually the ones that drop, you know, the project fast, right? They quickly drop meme coins like real quick for their you know, user base. Nothing. Obviously, Binance, Coinbase, nothing, right? You didn't see any of these bigger exchanges list Pi, and I thought that was a little bit questionable on why they didn't list Pi. Now, I don't know exactly what was going on, but it still was kind of just like, I was like, it's a little questionable why, like if they knew something on the back end, they just didn't trust the project or whatever the case is. I have no idea. So Ricky said, I just moved stuff around and loaded up a big bag of ladies. Uh-oh, Ricky's getting the FOMO. Ricky's getting the FOMO in, guys. Ricky said the big exchanges didn't want no damn Pi. I mean, Pi's fire. Not the project, but, you know, get some good, you know, apple pie. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with some apple pie, right? Bitcoin right now, 91.5. We called this a little while ago, right? 91.9 is going to be a big spot for some resistance, and look where it exactly hit, 91.9. I don't pull these areas out of my ass, right? It takes me a while to find these areas. I have to go back, you know, in the charts and kind of just, you know, do research and look and see where places that we've found support, resistance, and stuff like that. That's why this particular chart that I have right now, I can zoom out and it just looks like madness. But when we're pumping and we're zoomed in, this is a good chart that I use, that I've pretty much marked up, that I can kind of use as far as where we could potentially find support and resistance, right? So for right now, 91.9 is going to be that area that we want to see break. Like I said, next spot for Bitcoin that I particularly see, it could find resistance anywhere in between these lines, right? These lines aren't written in stone, but 94.5 is going to be the next spot for some solid resistance. Now, with this scenario, let's say today we don't break above the 91.9. What did I say earlier, guys? I said that basically what we're going to want to see is at least us find, you see on the 15 we have support at this 88.9. I know you're like, shit, I don't want us to go back down into the 80s. We'll be fine. If we can hold this 88 area, right, and we can kind of find it as some good support, we're going to probably keep coming up and retesting this 91.9, and eventually we will break. You know, we don't want, and I want you guys to understand this, we do not want to just pump straight up to $110,000 in a day, because what do you think is going to happen? We're going to drop just as fast, right? Because it's just common sense. When people are making that much profit that fast, just like me, I closed the long, right? I closed the long literally right before I opened the stream when Bitcoin was at like 90K. Obviously, I closed it a little bit early, but I wanted to secure that bag, right? We just jumped up on my long. I was up, 70+%. I didn't even look to see. I saw how much money I was up, and I was like, yeah, let me close this out real quick. I know we're probably going to pump a little bit more. I want to secure the bag, right? But what I'm saying is I'm using that analogy for the same thing as far as like if Bitcoin, we run up too fast, we're gonna come flying right back down. So what we want to see is this initial pump was great. We want to see us find that support at some certain levels. I hope it's a little bit higher up, but if it's at 88.9, so be it. We'll be fine. We just got the tweet from Trump. I think as the markets open up tomorrow as well with ETFs and stuff like that, we're going to probably see a reverse of what we've been seeing in the last week in regards to inflows coming in on the ETFs. On the flip side, We still have tariffs that are going to be going into effect this week, right? I hope it doesn't affect the market, but it has been, right? Because it seems like investors, especially in Wall Street, are trying to move their assets out of riskier assets right now, given what they fear is going to be some kind of a trade war in between. I think really what scares them more is the U.S. against China, right? Because no matter what, China's a big manufacturer country where they have all the warehouses, and that's where a lot of products are built, and sent off all across the world. So if there's tariffs talking about 25, 35% on any of the stuff coming out of China, it scares the markets, right? Unfortunately. But I do think that at some point they're going to find some kind of an agreement and we'll get past this. Hopefully it doesn't even go into effect this week. I think if that happens, where China and Trump put a pause and they basically go and meet up maybe this week at some point, that could happen. We'll see the markets continue to move on this pump that we have right now. So, what's going on, brother? So that's pretty much what we have going on right now. I want to just give you guys, the heads up on everything. It's great. We are pumping. It's great to see. And I've been saying that a lot of these altcoins, particularly even Bitcoin, but a lot of these alts have been pimped up, just basically waiting to pop. And we're starting to see that right now off of just a quick move for Bitcoin. You're seeing the whole market. I mean, some of these meme coins, some of these altcoins are freaking going berserk. So, yeah, Demon, he did. He said this week coming up is going to be potentially when tariffs are going to go into effect. That's what I'm saying. So hopefully they kind of find some kind of a resolve with that, and we can pump off of that as far as like the tariffs at least see a pause, or we can come to some kind of agreement with China, as far as the tariffs not going into effect. So they will eventually, both countries, because even you have the United States, you have China, both countries, they don't want to deal with this shit, but it is what it is. There's nothing, that shit right there is nothing we can control, So let's see if there's anything else going on in regards to like DeFi. Trying to see. We have some Trump projects that are pumping. Memecoins pumping right now. I added to my bag of Memecoin this morning just randomly. It was like, you know what? Pick up some Memecoin. Nothing crazy, but it's up 18% right now on Memecoin. Myro's up 13%. Those are Solana-based meme coins that I am holding on to right now. Call, nothing crazy, up for the 24 hours. It's up about 5%. Let's see here. We have Byra up 7%. RNA is up 11%. Molecule going for a run on Solana. Didn't mean to click into Memecoin again. Damon said, I think he will pause it because he knows the Ethereum bag is pumping and he doesn't want to affect it. I do agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with you on some end, but at the same time, he's got to play hardball. He doesn't want to back down. You saw what he did to Valinsky the other day, right? He doesn't want to, he's going to play hardball, so that, and then, China's going to do the same thing. So it's just like, but I think in the long term, they both are business, people, as far as China wants, obviously to keep production. It's going to hurt China. If you better believe, if you go to buy something and they're like, oh, here's the price, because what they're going to do with consumers, what the businesses are going to do if it does go in effect, I've already seen it. They're going to, like, let's say you're buying something for $100. They're going to say, yeah, the price is $100. And when you go to check out, they're going to say they're going to literally tell you this is a tariff price. 35% on top of whatever you buy, on top of tax, on top of shipping. That 35% is going to be added on there too. And what do you think people are going to do? I'm like, hell no, I'm not spending that. Imagine you're buying shit. I'm in the market right now. I'm looking for an e-moto, right? It's an electric dirt bike, like a Suron and stuff like that. Because I live down in Florida, the weather's great. We have a lot of people ride like crazy, so I like to do that shit. Because I used to ride motorcycles, so it's like a safer version. And I'm like worried because I've been in the market kind of waiting to pick out the best one. Those things are like $5,000-$6,000. So imagine a 35% tax on those because they're all coming from China. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, Manny said NFK needs some movement, right? We need Trump to tweet out something about NFK. How much do you think I have to pay him to do that, bro? Art said don't fade on Crab. Thank you for bringing that up. Where is Crab? Crab's down, bro. Did anybody figure out what the hell happened with Crab? Like why Crab just shot up like 1,000% out of nowhere? What I mean, I see he changes the picture, right? And the volume just came flying in because this project was dead. There was no volume. I'm talking about for like 3 months. It was absolutely not $1 of volume, and then out of nowhere, it was up like crazy. Demon said 1 million, and he will say thank me first. There we go. So $1 million. All right. Well, we gotta get a like a GoFundMe started for NFK. Ricky. Art said destruction. Bought 20-ish, I'm guessing 20% amount of the supply. Did he? Etsby. Wait, Etsby holds Crab? What I hate about Chronos is like Solana, it'll tell you like the percentage, right, of what like they're holding. They want you to do the math here, you know, as far as what these wallets are holding. These are the top 10 right here. But I mean, that's awesome. You can still see even today, you're seeing some solid buys of like $2,000 and stuff like that. Maybe this thing's gonna run more. But we're also seeing some nice $3,000-$4,000 sales as well. So, oh yeah. Bitcoin right now, 91.5. It looks like we're going to hang around this area. I will tell you guys, before we go, I will tell you, if Bitcoin can continue to keep kind of testing this, look where we keep hitting our head, right? Now that's two basically candles. We'll consider both of them hitting their head at 91.9. Right, so hopefully we can keep staying in this area and keep testing. This is on the 15-minute. If we can keep testing this 91.9 area, it eventually is going to break. I would love to see us break this 91.9, obviously, right? And even if we don't go up to 94.5 at the next spot for some solid resistance, and we just break above and we can hold this 91.9 as support, that means Bitcoin's back into the 90s, guys. I don't know where we came from 78 all the way up to plus $90,000. And if we can hold that, I think going into tomorrow, Monday, with the ETFs and the markets opening up, we could see a big run continuing as far as for this week. So we'll see how it plays out, guys. We will see how it plays out. But, you know, things look great, guys. I want to make sure you guys just keep your heads up. What do I always say? When it's getting bad, you know, it sucks, right? But when it's bad and Bitcoin's down and just dropped 20-30% and alts are getting decimated, to me personally, it stinks, right? But I'm buying. I'm adding to my bag because we're always going to prevail, guys. It's not a bear market yet. It's not a bear market. We're still in this bull run, right? If you go back, I always talk about this, back in 2020, particularly 2021, we saw 50% drops in Bitcoin during a bull run. And I always tell you guys, I'm like a broken record right now because I have to keep bringing back because this is almost the same analogy, right? After those 50% drops, 30% drops, it sucked. The 50% drop, we sat there for 3 months down. You want to talk about how the market was at that time? It was devastation. But what did we do? At some point, we found a bottom and we shot up to make all new highs, and that's when altcoins actually got activated and we went into altcoin season. So guys, keep your heads up, right? Obviously, this isn't financial advice, but you better believe when everybody's terrified and the market's scared, I'm adding to my bag. I'm adding to my bag, and I'm just going to keep accumulating and getting ready for this last major run that we are going to probably have for this year. So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it. Members, we are going to probably have a members only stream. We might drop one tonight later on if the market continues to move, kind of planning out for this week. If not, we will have one probably tomorrow. We will definitely have multiple members streams coming up this week. So if you guys aren't a member yet, Ricky, you better bring your ass right back because you're not green. Make sure you guys hit that join button. It's under $5. You guys just made a bunch of money on this pump. So come join the members, all right? With that being said, guys, thank you so much. Have a great Sunday. Be safe out there. Get this money. Keep your heads up. We're going to be fine, all right? We got to hold that 88.9 area. We have to hold it, all right? If Bitcoin goes crazy and we hit up above 100K, I will go live again. We will go live, all right? Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon, all right? See ya.